Okay, I want to talk about MLGO because I'm sure a lot of people are hopping in on this train here. Just let me give you guys some back tests of what this stock does, of what this, what I suspect to happen. For MLGO, if you guys haven't noticed, if you look at the daily chart, we had a massive move. We were up 62%, right? We after hours kind of like stalled out some here. But what I've noticed on this chart is this EMA 20 is going to get rejected many and many times. As you can see, when we hit this EMA 20, we hit this and we fell down. We've had something like this scenario where it just goes way above the 20, right? Something like this. We hit this and we go down. We hit this 20, we go down, and hit the 20. Do we go down? Is the question mark. Can it go to the EMA 50, which is way up here? Sure. All price reverse to these lower EMAs. The 5, 10, and the 20 always get hit, and that's what we see right here. We hit the 20, we can go a little above it, but we go down. We go massive candle like this, maybe consolidate a couple candles, but we eventually end up down. The one thing I had to show is if you see the EMA 20 at the very top, that is a downtrend. That does not mean you're in an uptrend. And when you're looking to buy this, you're honestly just throwing a dart at the chart. You think this is going to start making an uptrend, and I showed you plenty of examples where this does not. I like to play trend reversals. Don't get me wrong, but if I try to buy this when it's up 62%, not just because of percentage wise, you got to understand what's your next target. Well, it has to pump all the way to this ATR4, and that's a 66% gain. Well, it can lose all this gains like what it does all in here, and that's the question here. We had a reverse split, 1 for 20 right in here, and we went some down. We've hit all the EMAs on this candle, so there wasn't like a monster amount of time distance away from the 20 and the 10. The only thing I can see is we had some TD away from this EMA 5, and we know price is going to touch it. As you can see, we had 3 candles here. We hurry up and touch it, and then we get shorted down from that, making it a 26% move, and then we go down. And then this was this big monster move. We can kind of look at, kind of the news here. They got halted. They announced share consolidation, date correction. So, that's what's going to cause it. So they can have news at any point to make it go up, right? We've known this thing has been known to be a monster runner, right? Just like Hollow, MLGO has had a pattern where it can go up massive. And one day it can go up over 600%, going way up in here and then go back down. But it's going to come back down. And that's why I say if you look at this red band here, that's the top of my Keltner channel. Price is not going to sustain that. Penny stocks aren't going to sustain that. They get shorted very fast, right? Where do they come back down to is these EMAs. We kind of consolidate. We had that next leg up, next leg higher. And then we just keep going down from there, right? We just go plummeting, 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 right? Because this is, it's a penny stock. These stocks don't maintain the trend for a very long time, right? These keep going down and down. And that's the thesis of this. Are you willing to play a stock that, that you think that can start to make an uptrend when we know the probabilities of it doing is not? So your best bet to play these smaller cap stocks is the trend reversal. Get in early before this pump happened. I like this stock. It had lots of nice volume, but it's just not at this green band. It didn't have a lot of time distance. I see better setup. So for me, I'm just not going to take a trade that doesn't have an A+ setup. It's okay to miss a trade and be like, oh, wow, I missed MLGO and it went up 62%. No one knows. They're just going to have random news that happens, right? They had random news. None of this in this chart fits my system. It doesn't mean there's not a setup for this because I can clearly see, hey, we consolidated for many candles here. There was no newer lows happening or strong aggressive candles to the downside like this. So we see this nice consolidation pattern where we just we're just in this range and then we break out of that, right? You can kind of see that right in here. You get down some and then you come up, you go down, and then we go and jump up really high. So yeah, in hindsight, that's the way to do it. But with my system, what I like to see is I want to see extreme time distance either way from the EMA 5, the 10, and the 20. And since we just hit them all on this candle, I didn't see that extreme pattern. I was not at this lower band. And that's really how I catch bottom reversals, right? I think this is going to go down. Do I know for sure? Absolutely not. Nothing is for sure in trading. I just looking at the pattern, we can stay above it for a couple candles, but your next target is going to be this upper band or near this EMA 50. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want to join my premium Discord and see the actual alerts, see the actual trades, and how to stay in this game and not be a gambler and use a system that works, click the link down below, YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and that'll give you access to my swing trades and day trades, all for 12 bucks a month. It's going to be the cheapest value you ever find in any Discord that I've done a lot of research. I've been in a lot of Discords. I've paid hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars a year. None of them were profitable. They're all our signals Discord. And yes, I am going to tell you guys, and you're going to get pinged on entries and exits, stocks that I like. But more importantly, I'm going to teach you guys why I like these stocks, what I look for in the strategy, and then there's a video to set up your chart like this. I think you guys are going to like it. If you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And if you do, it will only be 12 bucks a month. And if that's too much, you can just get opted in to just swing trade alerts for 6 bucks a month, and you can read them all here on the server shop. But this is my analysis on MLGO. I hope nobody gets stuck bag holding this. I just see this too many times. It hurts me because I've done this many times in my past. Once the stock starts running, everyone starts chasing it, and then they hype it up, the hopium and all that, and then and once it starts going down, people start doubting themselves, and it's just a train. It's just a train ride, right? So we hit all of our targets, the 5, 10, and the 20. I can see this going down. We'll see from there. If not, we need to have a couple daily candles above this to even confirm an uptrend. See this EMA 20 become the bottom. Hope you guys like this video. Give a like, subscribe, comment. If I hope to see you guys in the Discord, let's make some money.